Hey guys, how y'all doing? I'm Ankita Nagraj. I head the customer success team at SellerApp. Today we're joined by a very special guest, Victoria Sullivan. Vicky is the marketing manager at Payability, a financing company for Amazon sellers and other marketplace sellers as well. Payability is a fast-growing New York-based financing company that provides solutions like daily cash flow, capital advances, and seller card as well. In just 2 years of time, Payability has helped thousands of sellers and by financing more than $1 billion already. We're very happy to have you on the show, Vicky. Welcome.
Thanks so much for having me. This is great.
All right, so first up, to kick this session off, would you tell everybody who's watching a little bit about Payability and what you guys do?
So we're like we said, we're a financing company for Amazon and e-commerce sellers, and we have two main products. One is instant access, which is daily payments. So instead of getting paid every 14 plus days, like you would on a marketplace like Amazon or Walmart Marketplace, you can get paid every day. And that way you get better cash flow. You can always go out and buy that inventory and really keep up with the demand of these platforms. And we have a second product, relatively new, called Instant Advance, which is a purchase of your future sales. So we'll give you up to a month's worth of Amazon or other marketplace payouts today, so you can again make big inventory purchases, gear up for Q4, take advantage of seasonality, or even launch a new product. We also have something called the Payability Seller Card, which Seller Card is a cashback partner. SellerApp is a cashback partner of. So it's great to have you guys. And that is a physical Visa card accepted wherever Visa is accepted. And you can put your instant access payments on the card and get 2% cash back. Along with cash back from our partners as well. So super exciting, and this is a really exciting time for us in Q4.
Awesome. I'm very glad that you brought up the topic of Instant Access Program, which is fairly new, right? So can you elaborate more on the differences between each of the solutions that you guys offer?
So instant access is our daily payments product. It's our first product, and so instead of getting paid every 14 plus days, you're going to get paid every day. So we'll advance you 80% of your earnings of yesterday's earnings today. The remaining 20% stays in a reserve to cover returns and chargebacks, and that's released to you on Amazon's regular payment schedule once we recoup the money that we've advanced to you from Amazon. So they're both considered factoring products. This is the purchase of past sales, and Instant Advance, which is more of a lump sum of cash, is a purchase of future sales. So they're both considered factoring products, and they both involve flat fees, but they are very different in that one of them is smaller payments daily, and another one is more of a larger sum of money that you can make a bigger order with.
Got it. Fantastic. So you were just mentioning about Q4 season and how you guys have plans for it. So are there any schemes particularly for Q4 or offers that you guys have come up with to help sellers, especially for the season?
A lot of people do use us seasonally. We have no cancellation fees or penalties. It's just a 30-day cancellation policy. So it's very flexible to use, either all the time or just during Q4. When you're making more sales. Mm-hmm. And we do have a deal for anybody who comes through the SellerApp Payability link. So you'll get a $200 sign-on bonus, and instead of getting instant access, which is our daily payments product, for 2% of gross sales, you can get the discounted fee of 1.5%. So 25% off just for coming through SellerApp.
That's awesome. Did you guys hear? And at the end of the call, I will be talking about where you can find the link and how you guys can sign up, and more about the offers coming up. But before that, we'll just get to all the questions. So other than the things that you mentioned, are there any other types of solutions that Payability offers to help sellers maximize their cash flow over time?
Those are our two main products. We're always looking for feedback on, what products sellers, want to see in the marketplace, and what would help them grow. So we're really looking to grow with the seller community and continue to offer more products.
That's great. That's great. And so how are the services that you provide different from the traditional lending ways, say bank loans or other lines of credit? Also, how is it different from Amazon's in-house invite-only financing program?
So all of our products work really well alongside Amazon Lending's financing program. So it's very much a complementary product. And I would say how we're different from a more traditional bank loan is we don't check credit. So credit doesn't matter. It's all based on your Amazon account health and your sales performance. So we really reward you for being a good seller, and you can get financing just for being a good seller. So we don't check credit, and because we don't check credit, we can give you your first payment in 24 hours. So it's fast and really efficient. So
I think that's yeah. Go ahead.
So yeah. I mean, a lot of banks really don't see, Amazon businesses as assets, but we really do, and that's why we're able to, finance people so quickly, and grow this community.
That's amazing, because I know a lot of sellers who have been asking me about such solutions in the market, right? And it's like a very big help especially for sellers who are starting out, who are at the beginning stages and not with a lot of capital on them. So, which brings us to the next question: what level of sellers do you guys primarily work with? Do you guys mostly work with medium level sellers, or even the smaller beginner stage sellers as well?
We work with a whole slew of different sellers. We don't necessarily work with anybody who's just starting to sell on Amazon, but for daily payments, all you need is around 90 days of sales history and around $2,000 a month in sales. So very flexible there. You don't need to be a huge seller to get paid daily. You don't even need to be selling for that long. We work for daily payments. So we work with everybody from, the $2,000 a month seller to people doing, well over $1 million a month. And instant advance, we have it's a little bit more stringent, but also very flexible. We only require around 6 months of sales history and around $5,000 a month in sales to be considered for an instant advance. And so far they go up to around 250K.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
So yeah, again, a lot. We can service a really wide amount of sellers that have awesome products and just need the financing.
That's really great what you guys are doing. So how has the response been from your customers so far? And also, have there been any cases where a seller has made it really big using Payability's services?
Oh yeah, we have tons of cases like that. I mean, one success story that I think really speaks to the speed of Payability, which is what sellers really need, because inventory is available today, not tomorrow. That's why we try to be so fast in what we do. We had a current daily payments customer call us up Friday morning saying that he needs an instant advance, that his supplier is having a huge sale on inventory, and he needed like $15K to buy the inventory. So we were actually able to get him his $15K instant advance that day, and he went Saturday to buy the inventory and listed it on Amazon for $100,000. So that really speaks to the speed of this, and how it can really help your business and buy inventory when it's available. We had another customer that has a private label product that's a vegan bodybuilder shake, and it was so popular that they couldn't keep it on the shelves. So they were constantly, maxing out credit cards or playing this rat race game, and they were always stocking out. And as you know, a stock out can really lead to leads to a lot more issues than just losing a sale today, because you're losing your rank within Amazon. You're losing all those keywords that you tried really hard to build. So I always say your keywords aren't worth anything if you stock out. So don't stock out. Use Payability. And so anyway, so they signed up for daily payments. This was before we even had instant advance. They signed up for daily payments, and not only were they able to keep the product on the shelf and make every sale they could possibly make, it also freed up time for them, because they weren't, worrying every day about, what credit card am I going to max out today to try to cover this order. So they actually launched 2 new products because of the time they saved.
Amazing, amazing. I know like a lot of sellers who stocked out, and then their BSR went haywire, and their keyword ranking, search visibility went all the way down. And I think this is a really great solution for sure. Because, and I think you said it beautifully, which, I mean, it's not just like one small problem. It has cascading effects on several different areas of the business. So you need to actually think ahead and then be prepared. And also, one of the most common problems that a lot of sellers face is that they don't have enough capital, or just to buy out as many units as possible. So I think this is actually going to help a lot of sellers, and I'm very happy that SellerApp has partnered with you guys. For sure,
we're happy to have you too.
Awesome. So we know that Payability is one of the front runners in Amazon seller finance lending market, for sure. So what you've achieved in a very quick time, right? So what are some of the things that you guys have been doing differently to have an edge over other similar options available in the market?
There's not that many similar options available. Some of them are popping up, but for a while we really were the only company doing this particular type of financing for this niche group. I would say a lot of people do use credit cards rather than getting financing from us or another alternative financing company or a bank loan. So I do see that a lot. But I do find too, when people have a really hot product, that credit cards will only take you so far, because every credit has a limit. Everybody has a credit limit, unfortunately. So when you have a product that's really working, that's really selling, these marketplaces like Amazon, Walmart, they really have created unlimited demand among consumers. So you want to get a financing option that's scalable. So I think a lot of people do come to us, once they've really, exhausted their credit. So they're just tired of always having their credit cards maxed out, and having that risk on them. So, I would say credit cards are the most common thing I've seen.
Interesting. Really interesting. So coming to our last question for today's session. So we're already in December of 2018. What does your overall roadmap what does it look like for 2019? Are there any marketplace expansion plans that Payability is looking at?
Yeah, we'd absolutely love to expand to more marketplaces. We're always listening to our customers, asking them, where they would like to see financing. And I would also I'd like to see more international expansion, like into Amazon.ca. I know we've had a lot of sellers who sell there reach out to us. Right now, we're only on Amazon.com. So in addition to more marketplaces, also, more countries that have Amazon. We do work with sellers internationally, but they currently do have to sell on Amazon.com, and there's so much growth going on .ca, .uk, and all these other Amazon platforms. So growth within Amazon is huge, and growth of instant advance as well. I think there's a huge market for that among sellers that are really looking to scale their businesses and take advantage of seasonality and buy all the inventory they need to keep up with this demand. So I see that growing as well as internationally.
Very happy to hear that you guys will be helping out more and more sellers in the coming year. So that's it for today. And thank you so much, Vicky, for coming on the show and telling our viewers all about how amazing Payability is and all the great solutions to help sellers give a steady cash flow and scale their businesses. So thank you so much again.
Thanks for having me. This has been great.
Awesome. So now coming to the interesting part, be sure to check out Payability, the main lending plans. We have put the link in the description of this video below. Vicky, do you want to maybe explain about all the offers that go with the link that they can access?
Yeah, that'd be great.
Yeah.
So if you go to that's go.payability.com/SellerApp. You can sign up for Payability and get a $200 sign-on bonus, and you get 25% off your instant access fees. We normally charge a 2% of gross sales, but if you sign up through the link in the description, you will get you can sign up at 1.5%. So yeah, $200 sign-on bonus and 1.5% fee for signing up through the link. So go to the description.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Vicky. And if you guys like this video, do give us a thumbs up and be sure to subscribe to our channel. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook and Instagram. And you can find the 7-day free trial SellerApp link in the description as well. Be sure to sign up. And that's it for now. Until next time, thank you so much for joining us today.